Hi everybody, my name is Nicole and I work with the Michigan Humane Society Berman Center for Animal Care in Westland. I have a few awesome animals that I want to introduce you to today, and I want to start off by introducing Gidget and Widget. They are some of our very special residents. They are two kittens that are very bonded together. They are siblings. They are about 5 months old. They came in as strays, but we've had them since August of 2016, and they have been in foster for most of that time. The reason why we've had them for so long in our care is because they have a neurological disorder called cerebellar hypoplasia, CH for short. It does affect their coordination, however, they are perfectly normal kittens. They are expected to live a relatively healthy life. CH does not cause any other medical conditions, and they are expected to have a normal lifespan like any other cat. So a very, very long time. They live a pretty typical life. They've gotten along with mild temperament dogs, with cats with and without CH, and they eat and drink perfectly fine. Gidget does use the litter box just fine. Widget, she does have some problems getting to the litter box. The foster parent has put down potty training pads that is normally used for puppies, but Widget has responded very well to that and is doing great with it. Because of those issues, the adopter would want to have multiple litter boxes in multiple locations just to make it a little bit easier on all parties involved. Although Gidget and Widget are living a perfectly normal life, they are going to be a little bit more like having a dog than a cat, being that they are a little less independent than the average cat because they are going to require a little bit more care and attention throughout your regular day. So the adopter is going to want to do some research on the condition and make sure that it is something that they are up for and that they understand that this is going to be a lifelong process with them getting to know you and you getting to know them and how they need you to care for them in the home. Because Widget is a little bit more affected by CH than Gidget, she does not groom herself quite as well, and she does have long hair, so some things do get stuck in there once in a while. So you will need to brush her every day, and that will really help her with grooming every day. Gidget and Widget are so absolutely sweet, and it's definitely worth the time to come down and meet them. So please come to the Michigan Humane Society Berman Center for Animal Care. We are located in Westland, Michigan. And spend some time with them, get to know them. There's no rush on when you are meeting with an animal. So please take the time to come and meet them. It'll be worth the drive. And next I have a very interesting friend to introduce you to that we haven't really shown before here. I want to introduce you to Dottie, who is a ferret. And you've probably seen ferrets in pet stores, and at the Michigan Humane Society we adopt them out too, along with other kinds of exotic pets. Dottie came to us as an owner surrender. She unfortunately has been passed through a couple homes because ferrets do require so much work, and sometimes it's really hard to understand how much work an animal requires until you actually take them home and care for them for a little while. They do sleep a lot of the day, however they do require lots of playtime throughout the day too, at least 2 hours of out of cage time to run around. They have so much energy and they do get very frustrated when they don't get that playtime. They also require a very specific diet. There are ferret pellets that you can buy. However, you do want to do your research on what brands that you give them. They also need vitamins to stay healthy, and those are available at a pet store as well. Ferrets also require yearly checkups with a veterinarian that does have knowledge about ferrets and is comfortable examining them. Ferrets' life expectancy is about 8 to 10 years, so that's why the checkup should be annually. Just like cats and dogs, ferrets do require a rabies vaccine, so you are going to need to consult a vet about that as well. Dottie is very young at a little over a year old, and we do have her original birth certificate from Marshall Farms where she came from as a baby ferret. When Dottie was surrendered to us, her previous owners did donate all of her supplies. So for a donation, she can also go home with a cage that's already an appropriate size and a litter box, water bottle, and food bowl. So she will be all set once you take her home. It is recommended strongly that you do research on ferrets and understand the amount of energy and work they do have and require. If you decide to let Dottie be a free-roam ferret, meaning she can run around your house, please be aware and comfortable with her surroundings. Ferrets are very smart and they will get into any little thing. Even if you think a ferret cannot fit, she will. They can fit into the tiniest of places, and You want to make sure that she does not have access to heat vents or anything where she might get injured. Ferrets are pretty much a great mix of a cat and dog. Like cats, they can be litter box trained. They are also very playful like dogs. And I actually have ferrets, and they get along with my cats and dogs. So if you have other animals in the home, Dottie might like to play with them. So that's also another great friend to add to your family. So you definitely want to introduce them slowly if that's the case, but it's definitely not out of the question. The staff at MHS is knowledgeable about ferrets and other exotic animals, so if you have any questions, we would definitely be more than happy to answer those for you. So if you think that you're ready for a ferret and want one of the best friends that you could ever ask for, come to the Michigan Humane Society Berman Center for Animal Care in Westland and meet Dottie.